Section 3. Transporting cargo safely. Whether or not you load and secure the cargo yourself, you're responsible for the following: inspecting your cargo, recognizing overloads and poorly balanced weight, knowing your cargo is properly secured and does not obscure your view ahead or to the sides, and knowing your cargo does not restrict your access to emergency equipment. As part of your vehicle inspection, make sure the truck is not overloaded and the cargo is balanced and secured properly. After starting, inspect the cargo and its securing devices again within the first 50 miles after beginning the trip. Make any adjustments needed. Recheck the cargo and the securing devices as often as necessary during a trip to keep the load secure. You need to inspect again after you've driven 3 hours or 150 miles, after every break you take during your driving. You are responsible for not being overloaded. Definitions you should know. Gross vehicle weight is the total weight of a single vehicle plus its load. Gross vehicle weight rating is the maximum gross vehicle weight specified by the manufacturer for a single vehicle plus its load. Gross combination weight is the total weight of a powered unit plus trailers plus the cargo. And gross combination weight rating is the maximum gross combination weight specified by the manufacturer for a specific combination of vehicles plus its load. States have maximums for gross vehicle weights, gross combination weights, and axle weights. Often, maximum axle weights are set by a bridge formula. A bridge formula permits less maximum axle weights for axles that are closer together. This is to prevent overloading bridges and roadways. Overloading can have bad effects on steering, braking, and speed control. Overloaded trucks have to go very slowly on upgrades. During bad weather or in mountains, it may not be safe to operate at legal maximum weights. Take this into account before driving. The height of a vehicle's center of gravity is very important for safe handling. A high center of gravity means you are more likely to tip over. It is most dangerous in curves or if you have to swerve to avoid a hazard. It is very important to distribute the cargo so it is as low as possible. Put the heaviest parts of the cargo under the lightest parts. Poor weight balance can make vehicle handling unsafe. Too much weight on the steering axle can cause hard steering. It can damage the steering axles and tires. Underloaded front axles can make the steering axle weight too light to steer safely. Too little weight on the driving axles can cause poor traction. The drive wheels may spin easily. During bad weather, the truck may not be able to keep going. Weight that is loaded so it has a high center of gravity causes greater chance of rollover. It is important to secure your cargo so that it does not shift and damage the vehicle and or cargo and or injure the driver. Front end header boards or headache racks protect you from your cargo in case of a crash or an emergency stop. Make sure the front end structure is in good condition. The front end structure should block the forward movement of any cargo you carry. Blocking is used in the front, back, and or sides of a piece of cargo to keep it from sliding. Blocking is shaped to fit snugly against the cargo. It is secured to the cargo deck to prevent cargo movement. Bracing is also used to prevent movement of cargo. Bracing goes from the upper part of the cargo to the floor and or walls of the cargo compartment. On flatbed trailers or trailers without sides, cargo must be secured to keep it from shifting or falling off. In closed vans, tie-downs can also be important to prevent cargo shifting that may affect the handling of the vehicle. Tie-downs must be the proper type and proper strength. Cargo should have at least one tie down for each 10 feet of cargo. Make sure you have enough tie down to meet this need. No matter how small the cargo, it should have at least 2 tie downs. For example, a 7-foot truck should have 2 tie downs. A 20-foot truck should have 2 tie downs. A 30-foot truck should have 3 tie downs. There are 2 basic reasons for covering cargo: to protect people from spilled cargo and to protect cargo from the weather. Containerized loads generally are used when freight is carried partway by rail or ship. Delivery by truck occurs at the beginning and/or end of the journey. Some containers have their own tie-down devices or locks that attach directly to a special frame. Others have to be loaded onto a flatbed trailer. They must be properly secured just like any other cargo. You cannot inspect sealed loads, but you should check that you don't exceed the gross weight limit and the axle weight limits. Cargo needing special attention: dry bulk, hanging meat, livestock, and oversized loads.